You'll be blessed today by the anointed pastor, the Reverend Kevin Richards.
New life, new life. I want you to understand that everything that you were born to be is on your inside. Nobody can stop you and nobody can block you. They may make it a little bit harder. Tell the children to sit down in the church today. They may make it a little bit harder, but they won't stop you. They may cause a little delay, but they won't stop you. They may cause a little disagreement, but they won't stop you. I came today to tell you what is in you. The gates of hell can't stop it. What is in you? The powers of darkness can't stop it. What is in you? Tell all the husbands and wives to walk away from you. They won't be able. Release me. I feel God here. Nothing has the power to stop what God has started. I feel glory. I said nothing has the power to stop what God has started. Anything that God set in motion, it is established by His word. And His word said, before I pass, heaven. I'm up to the creed. I'm up to the creed that before you don't fulfill your destiny, without you not blocking yourself, heaven and earth will have to pass. You got to understand that whenever the word is established, whenever the word comes into your life, that's why I said a couple days ago, don't mess with me just here, brother. That's why I said a couple days ago, whenever God is about to do something, He cannot do anything in the earth realm without first sending a word. Because the word is the foundation for all things. And whenever He sets the word in motion, He understands the power of His word. So if that word becomes the foundation of your destiny, it don't matter what hell is doing, except you didn't have a word. I said, except you didn't have a word. Look at you, person, say, I have a word. Come on, look at somebody, say, I have a word, I have a word. I have a word, I have a word. I have a word. When the prophet came, I had a word. When the preacher came, I had a word. When I went to that church, God gave me a word. There's a word that has formed the foundation of my life. That's why on this Sunday, I can tell every demon that is coming on a hill right now that you can't stop me. I can tell everything else about that is rising from beneath. You can't stop me. I can tell the host coming out of the cloud. You can't stop me. But there's a word. The first thing that Paul had to do was to expose what is blocking us. Because if you don't expose the blockage, you are in problem. Because you won't get the foundation that you need. So he said, let me lay a foundation for you right here. He said, when I was a child, I thought, well, no, don't go there. I first speak as a child. When it gets into me, I understand as a child. And then when I process it, I thought like a child. But when I grow mature, you want to say a man, but don't gender this thing. Don't put no gender in it. Because it's Women's Sunday. So when I become, you say a woman, I say a man. When I become a man, I put away the barrier that will hinder me from stepping into my destiny. What is the barrier? The barrier is childlike behavior. Can I preach here? Can I preach here a little bit further? The barrier is really childlike behavior. Because you see a child has good intent, but because of their limitation of understanding and their limitation of thought process, they can go so far changed. All that limitation of understanding has changed. And all that limitation of thought process has changed. Now I feel like I want to take this a little bit further. Can I take it a little bit further? Look at the neighbor and say, neighbor, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I can't hear you. Look at somebody and say, neighbor, I'm getting there. What we fail to understand is that God has a predestined divine plan for us. God has already designed things, and every event and every occurrence will only push us closer and closer to the predestined plan that God has for you. So when you was a child, God deal with you at your child level, but God uses your circumstances to keep pushing you further. So the more you grow up, you start having more struggles, and the more struggles you have, the more setback you have, the more delay you have, the more persecution you get, and the more God is pushing you. Somebody say, push me, Jesus. Say, push me, Jesus. Push me, Jesus. When the people walk out in life, it was Jesus pushing you. When people might talk to you, it was Jesus pushing you. When you couldn't find your bills, it was Jesus pushing you. When you couldn't find no food, it was Jesus pushing you. And somebody said, push me, Jesus. Come on, I can't hear you. Say, no, don't say push no more. Say, shift me, Jesus. Come on, so shift me. I'm shifted in my destiny. I'm shifted. That's why every year I keep getting better. The more pressure I get under, I keep getting better. I preach better. I sing better. I worship better. I play better. I feel God. Tell your neighbor, I'm getting better. My destiny is coming up on me. My destiny is coming up on me. I'm stepping into my destiny. And it's trying, but there's a word. Demons are trying, but there's a word. Unclean spirit, they're trying, but there's a word. So it's just pushing me. Everything that should hurt me, only keep pushing me. Everything should give me a setback. Keep on.
New Life Evangelistic Centre, transforming life and strengthening families, proclaiming the glory of our Lord, reaching the end of the earth in the newness of life.